On Black Friday, Tom's Modelauto's, the famous Dutch hobby store, hosted an event for their employees and their friends and family. Diecast Dude was also invited and he could bring a friend along. And luckily for me, he invited me to come with him. Of course, gladly I accepted the invitation. Very appreciative of that. Thank you so much. It was great. Beforehand, I did some preparations. I put together a wish list on their website that had 105 items on it. There were 32 items that were on my wish list, so on the website, but that I did not find in the store. So they probably were present in the warehouse, but not in the actual store. There was one item that was on my wish list that I did not buy because, well, it was black and I didn't like it that much after seeing it in real life. And then there were 21 items that were not on my wish list, so not on the website, but I did find in the store. So I ended up coming home with 93 items out of the 105 that I wanted to bring home. So that's not a bad score. Let's start with the stuff here in the front that we're all going to look at, and then what is in the back against the wall are the premium cars. Those will be for different videos. What's great about Tom's Modelauto's is that you can not only find the newest diecast, but they have some older stuff too every once in a while, because they buy collections from people that want to reduce the amount of stuff they have in their house, or collectors unfortunately pass away and stuff like that. So I was very pleased to find this Hot Wheels Exotics 5-pack in there. This is the 2011 one. I have all the ones from 2014 till 2020. There's 3 older ones, so this 2011 one, then one from 2007, sorry, and then one from the 90s. I was not expecting to find those 3 older ones, but there you go. A visit to Tom's Modelauto's solved at least one of those 3 problems. So we got a Lamborghini in there. We got a Lotus Esprit. And then we got a Jaguar XJ220. Unfortunately, there's 2 fantasy cars in there. Nowadays, we also always get at least 1 fantasy car in the 5-packs, it seems. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but this is what it is. I was very pleased to find this. Very unexpected too. Well, let's take a look at this one here. So this is the 2023 Euro Cars Multipack car culture style. The cars that are in the set are mentioned all over the box, everywhere. So in case you you don't know what's in there, there's plenty of ways to figure that out. 2 exclusives in the middle here, and the 4 other ones are re-releases, previously released. Let's cut this open. So this item was already reduced on the website. And yeah, so I don't know if they're still available, but there's a lot of Hot Wheels stuff that is that you can find on their website for very affordable prices. Let's start at the top with the 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class, a Ryu Asada casting. This is exactly the same as the 2020 mainline in glossy Jupiter red. So same license plate, Hot Wheels Mercedes-Benz 20, same wheels, and the back is very much the same. Then we get the Aston Martin DB10. trademark Dunjack. Interesting. Has something to do with James Bond, I assume. And this is the 2017 mainline, which is exactly the same. DB10 AGB. Does that stand for Agent Bond or something like that? I'm not sure. Then we get the 2019 Audi R8 Spider, also a Rio Asada casting in Santorini blue, and it is exactly the same as the 2021 mainline that you can see here on the left. R8 Spider on the license plate. And a very sad looking steering wheel for sure. The rest of the interior is okay looking, but yeah. Nicely tempoed, by the way. It's got the grille tempoed and the fuel filler cap. Audi logo, and then front and rear also. Kind of compensates for the horrible steering wheel. And then we get the BMW 2002, which is exactly the same as the 2020 Car Meet 5-pack version. Also got blue windows, like that Aston Martin. And then we get to the exclusives for this set. Porsche 934 Turbo RSR, also a Rio Asada casting. This nice yellow with the number 68 details here on top. Nothing in the front. Side deco, Porsche and 68, and then nothing in the rear. Gold rims. Yes, very nice. And then we get the 2020 Jaguar F-Type, also a Rio Asada casting. And this metal flake orange, or the exact Jaguar color name is metal flake Atacama orange. So a hook assembly model. Which is not very common for a mainline. Cool. Also got some premium Hot Wheels. These were already reduced to €5. Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60 from Fast and Furious. Here's the complete set. What year is this? 2022 copyright on there. Very cool looking. Proper off-roader. FJ60. I like the wheels too. Seems like it has a separate piece for the grille and the headlights. Full deck, of course, wheel riders. Hook assembly model also, so no post in the back, luckily. Very cool. And that kind of a desert tan color. Sweet. Same with Fast and Furious. Got the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. And there's the set. Best model of the set, in my opinion. Some kind of steelies on there. Bumper delete version. Got GTA, sorry. Junior on the back there, 1300 Junior. It says, right? Not sure. Yeah, 1300 Junior, I believe it says. Go faster stripes on top. Cool. And we got this beautiful Porsche from the Canyon Warriors. Great set. I have a bunch of these Volvos. I don't have any of the other ones, but I'm glad I was able to grab the 1989 Porsche 944 Turbo. Very cool and fitting wheels. Metal flake blue. Very nice color. I don't think the camera does it justice. Got some black paint in the front there. I'm wondering if some of these are, I think some of these are lights and should be like clear. The bottom is a grill, of course, but then on top should be some clear lights and some orange for an indicator, I believe. So that's kind of lame. Black painted spoiler on the back. You get orange and red for the taillights, also as a hook assembly model. Got the stethoscope in the back. This is also Rio Sada casting, and his cancer doctor drove one of these Porsches, I believe. Yeah, sweet. Definitely the best version I have of this casting. And then from Jay Leno's garage, I managed to grab the McLaren F1 for cheap. So yeah, I got the tank car from the diorama set. I don't want the Corvair, but I got the other two. So now I basically got the whole set. Finally. Just gloss black. Got some wrinkles in the paint or scratches. Okay looking wheels. It's got a red stripe. A repeater of the indicator. Headlights look cool. And then we got multicolored taillights. Not bad. Then let's get to Majorette, aka Jada, or Jada, that are actually Majorettes. Pink slips. So pink slips are the documents that you need in the US to register a vehicle, but it also happens to be pink here where I live. That's kind of funny. Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. Here's the whole set. So I had this one on my wish list, but that one was not in the store. And so I got this one. We'll see that next. And this one. Got the other ones, except for these two were also there. These are street cars, so non-opening parts. And they're white and black, and just I wasn't feeling it, so I didn't pick them up. A little bit too basic for me. But all the other ones I have. So nice to almost complete a set. And these are already a few years old also, so let's cut the box. Nice heavy model. No mention of the car make or model on the base. So we got suspension, not a lot of travel though, rubber tires, generic rims, lensed headlights. Got a demon logo there on the side, or is it the Hellcat logo? Not sure. And of course we get a nice interior with a proper steering wheel. Cool. And here's the Jag. Box. I like these new style open spoke wheels. It's much more realistic. Nice. Metal flake. Kind of British racing green like. It's nice. Jaguar F-Type. So these were produced in 2023. I didn't pay attention to the other one. Yeah, also at the end of 2023, that other one. This one is in February 2023. Of course, suspension. Taillights, the car make and model printed on there in the back. Lens headlights, of course. And some details in the front. Interior again, looking good as always. Snap. Nice. Then let's get to this Johnny Lightning. Also heavily reduced in price. I think this was €5 at normal price. 1989 Lotus Esprit. 15,100 is really not that limited in my opinion, and that's probably why they have to clearance them, because there's just so many. Calypso Red is the color. Some very chaotic backside here. Unpainted metal base. Playing Mantis copyright there on the base, so pretty old casting. Not true 164, and also the proportions are a little bit off. Looks a bit crunched to me, whereas the real vehicle is kind of looks longer and sleeker. These are probably generic rims, but it does have rubber tires because it's the Gold Series, I guess. And full deco, so that's nice. And a okay looking interior. It actually has the wrinkles in the leather seats. Proper steering wheel. So that's, yeah, that's good looking. That's definitely a job well done. Some flat black on top of the engine there, the engine cover, I guess. And Esprit on the license plate. So yeah, for this little money, that's definitely good enough. Let's stay with the, well, let's wait with these. These are a little bit more premium and true 164 scale. Let's continue with the non-164 scale stuff. Here we got some tiny Hong Kong. I forgot to count how many different diecast brands I got at this event. It's quite a bunch of them. Maybe you can count them and put it in the comment section. So I found two more of the Iveco Daily van in the Hong Kong Police Railway District livery, this one. And the other one is same livery, but slightly different. I'll show you the other one. It doesn't have the windows in the back, and it has something on the roof. So you win some, you lose some. So I don't think any of these tiny Hong Kong ones are to scale. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. There you go. Iveco Daily, it just says on the bottom of this step. Does have rubber tires. That's cool. And it does have a sliding door. That's also very cool. A whole bunch of seats in there. So that's 3 rows of seats. So 3, 6, 7, 8 in the back. And 2 in the front is 10 in total. It's a plastic sliding door, but the rest of the body is metal. Yeah. Got some lights on top. I like the protection on the windows. That looks cool. And a little step here. I got these colors on there too, and the chevron-like colors. This seems to be an extra piece that is on there, probably plastic, so they can switch out the panel on the roof to make a different version. Clever stuff. Nice looking mirrors with some silver on there. It's got the Sealies and Julies on the back. Lens headlights, a little bit fogged up from glue, unfortunately, on this side. Other side looks better. Some LEDs in the grille, the Iveco, and name on the hood or bonnet. Sliding door on this side too, but this one does not open. So you get a metal door on this side. Cool. I'm going to put it back in there because otherwise the table is going to get too crowded. And then we got the variation that is Hong Kong Police TSD, whatever that means. Again, if someone knows, please comment in the comment section. Always interesting to learn new stuff. At least that's what I think. That's my reason to get out of bed in the morning, so that at the end of the day, I know more than what I knew when I woke up. There you go. So no windows in the back. Does have the sliding door. Does have the same interior, so kind of bummer for the last 2 rows for the people that sit there, because they don't get to look out from the side, just the front. Other than that, it's pretty similar, except for the roof piece that is orange now and has a little beacon and orange in the middle. It's cool to see these differences. Oh yeah, there's also a little antenna here molded into the body. Did not mention that previously. The lights look better on this one. And pretty similar in the rear. Cool. Always great to get some of these, because not a lot of Iveco in this scale, or in 3-inch I should say, but Majorette is going to give us some Iveco and their new range, so looking forward to that. Also got this BMW 5 Series, the F10. There was also a wagon version, and for some strange reason I don't fully understand, I did not grab it. Yeah, because, you know, of course, I like my wagons more than I like my sedans. It was in a Hong Kong police livery. Maybe that's why I didn't grab it. because I would have preferred like a UK livery. Maybe one day that'll come, and then but you know, I won't be able to grab that, but because these are pretty expensive. These are always more than 10 euro at normal price. Don't know why, because I mean, they're not, at least I assume, not true to scale. You know, I mean, they have nice details. They have, this one has plastic tires, so then it doesn't even have rubber tires. It doesn't have the authentic rims and opening parts and lens lights in the front at least. But you know, there's not enough, in my opinion, to justify a 10 euro plus price tag. I mean, I'd rather have a Mini GT for that kind of money. Separate inserts for the kidneys. Maybe that's what the extra cost is. Nicely detailed bottom side of the grille there. That is nicely done, I have to admit. Right-hand drive. There's a good looking interior. Proper steering wheel and stuff like that. A nice snap on when you close the doors. Although, you know, the door lines there make it look more like a toy car than a premium car, of course. Painted taillights in some glossy red, candy apple red or whatever you want to call that. Yeah, that's okay, but again, looks a little bit toy-ish. But all in all, it's a nice model. I'm glad to have it. We get the exaggerated defroster lines on the rear window, although they are not as thick as with some other more premium manufacturers. And this one just sits in there with just a plastic piece in the front and in the rear. Kind of interesting. And then the last one I got is this Toyota Prado. It's called Land Cruiser over here. Land Cruiser 90, possibly. Or am I confusing with the Defender? I'm not sure. But I've been after this one for years, hoping to get one for an affordable price, and finally I did. Suspension, plastic tires, but authentic rims. So got the opening doors, lensed headlights, nice grille. That's a nice steering wheel. Got the rucksack on the back, the plastic piece that is put on top of there. Prado. Yeah. Again, these glossy red taillights. With some silver in between for the indicators and the reverse lights, and the yeah, very thick defroster lines on this one though. But very pleased to have it finally. And just a nice silver stock version. That's yeah, that's a bonus. Then let's continue with Maisto Speed Icons. This is a little bit worrying. Scale 1/64 refers to the approximate scale size. Some variations may exist. Does have die-cast metal body, die-cast metal chassis, opening doors, two-piece wheels, well, opening doors, or in this case, engine cover, two-piece wheels, real rubber tires, officially licensed, and a bonus storage box. This is the Lamborghini Sian FKP37, a tribute to Ferdinand Karl Piech, that was born in 1937, former chief of the Volkswagen Group and also an heir to the Porsche empire. And this was produced in factory number 1 in 2024, week 39. So last year. My issue with these, €8.5 at normal price. Who's going to buy these? Who is this meant for? Because if it's not true 1/64 scale, the premium car aficionados are not going to buy them. For the regular seller that buys 3-inch vehicles, it's probably too expensive. So basically, I can only see one market this is aimed at, and that is, at least here in Europe, for people that buy Hot Wheels Premium. Because Hot Wheels Premium usually is between 10 and 13 euro in the few stores where you can find it. So at €8.5, you get all this stuff for less money than Hot Wheels Premium. That's definitely a good deal. You've got some engine detail in there. You got lensed taillights, which are nice and shiny. Sian FKP37 on the license plate. Little red stripe for the third brake light. No silver for the exhaust, but maybe on the real car they're also black, not sure. Some black here on the roof. Gold authentic rims with rubber tires, as mentioned on the box. Some flat black paint here also on the side. 63, and I think there's also should be a Italian flag on there, but I might be mistaken. No silver on the side mirrors. No lens headlights in the front, all painted. Good looking interior with a proper steering wheel. It's kind of hard to see there in there, the small window. A nice weighty piece because it's got a metal base, of course. So yeah, compared to what you get here from Hot Wheels Premium, this is definitely much better. But in other markets, like in the US, where you can buy Hot Wheels Premium for between 6 and 7 euro, I guess, in stores, these are probably going to be more expensive, but they also offer more. So even then, for the Hot Wheels Premium collector, this is an interesting extra choice to buy. So yeah, it's intriguing. I just don't understand why you would do all the trouble of make something as nice as this with all these details and stuff and not make it true 1/64 scale. I just don't understand. Why do all the... It's like you buy an old clapped out car, a real car. You put very nice expensive rims on it. You give it a wash, and after that a wax, so that it, even because when the body is rusty, and then it's still an old clapped out car, whatever you do to it. And that's the same with this. As long as it's not true 1/64 scale, it's going to be neglected by a lot of people or collectors. So why would you do all the trouble and not, make it true to scale? I don't quite understand that, but I like it. It's nice, and got a good deal on it, but I just don't see the point fully. Here's another one. Lamborghini Huracan Performante. So of course the same traits, but this one does have actual opening doors. Yeah, the plastic is very brittle, breaks easily, as you can see. So kind of hard to open. And I have to do it like this, I guess. And then still I'm struggling because, yeah, this is very brittle plastic. Not really impressed by that. Nice color. I mean, this is a nice color too. It looks very much like the proper premium brands that released this. This looks very much like that exact color. And this one's also very nice, metal flake green. Also a 2024 production, week 25. So wider rims at the back than the front, which is probably accurate to the real vehicle. This one does have the Italian flag on it. It's on the door. Can't really miss it. This one has lensed headlights with some tampos on it for the LEDs. Some flat black for the grills. Flat black around the windows. Black authentic rims with rubber tires. And then painted on taillights, so you only get one side with lensed headlights. No exhaust detail again. Huracan Performante on the license plate. The wing is plastic, but is painted. And we got some engine detail in there, but no tampo on the engine. Interior-wise, steering wheel is a little bit high up, almost against the windshield. But other than that, it's an okay looking interior. It's not bad. Staying with Maisto, I was very pleased to be able to score this one. Again, 164-ish, as it said on the other packaging. Maisto design, transporters. It's kind of a different line than the speed icons. Mac Anthem with the 1988 BMW 3 Series M3. And this one will be easier to open, I hope. Darn it, I ripped it. See? Yeah. Maisto packaging is not the best out there, it seems. Kind of disappointing. Because, I want to keep it in the box. But, yeah. Interesting that it has this twisty thing for the tractor, but the trailer has these zip ties. That's kind of odd. Let's free the M3 first. Got the little cutting device. It's going to work better than a scissors, I think. And then we get the rest of the stuff. Let's see. All right. And then the tractor. Okay. I hope I will, whoopsie, sorry. I hope I will be able to get everything back together. There you go. Okay, some cardboard that fell out. So we got plastic bases on these. Mac Anthem 24 production also week 6, so early in the year. I think these are rubber tires. Yep, they are. So we got a whole bunch of rubber tires on this thing. These in the back are also rubber. They have Firestone on them. That's cool. I don't know. Oh yeah, this just unplugs like this. All right. And I just noticed that you can do this, interestingly, with it. Lease transport services. So partially metal. So the cabin itself is metal, but this top part is plastic, and this side skirt is plastic too. The hood is plastic too, so we get a black plastic engine, part of the interior, I assume. Painted on headlights, flat black for the grille in the center section with the Mac name on there. It's got that logo. That is a separate piece, interestingly. Sticks out. Yeah, it's an insert from the back. Kind of a clear insert that is painted silver. Got the chrome smokestacks in the rear. Nice chrome rims too, and a lot of red lights in the back. So all in all, not bad. You got a trailer, which is all plastic. I think, yeah, it is all plastic. Scale 1/64 it says on the base. But it's a lot bigger than that by the looks of it. Let's see. I think you have to slide this down a bit to be able to open up the ramp. So you'll have to do the same with these. Slide these down too, so that the ramp can come off. Boy. Okay, there you go. Now let's put this back on there. You can see how much it moves because the pin is metal, but the stuff holding it is plastic. So when you press it, it seems to bend the whole plastic. So we got a lot of movability here. We can lower this and then this all the way. So we get almost a straight ramp. Drive up there. Here's the M3. So I got a basic Maisto version of it, and this is the first kind of premium-ish version I have of it. Of course, it's not true 1/64. It's definitely 3-inch, but it's got the rubber tires on these chrome and gold rims that are not authentic, just generic. Separate insert for the grille and the headlights. Indicators, some black for the grills down there. BMW logo. The M stripes on top and on the side. And then all red taillights except for the reverse lights. So it should have some orange indicators on the outside. M3 logo, BMW badge, and a little spoiler that does not have an opening underneath there. It's full metal. Oh well. Double exhaust, part of the base. Interior is, yeah, pretty good. That actually looks like a BMW steering wheel-ish. And yeah, some details on the seats and stuff from the dashboard. Dashboard is aimed towards the driver. That is pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. So you can basically drive it up here, I think. Wait a minute. This is not sitting flat. And this has a, oh, like that. You have to push it up a little bit. Still not flat, but better than it was. Oh, look. I forgot to show you these multicolored taillights and the Maisto on the license plate. So, well, it's still hitting the ramp. So you have to lift it up a little bit. As you can see, there's a lot of space left and right, which shows you that there's definitely quite a big scale. But I guess it's, you know, good enough. There's not a lot of true 1/64 scale transporters out there, so I'm happy with it. Okay. Then let's get to Norev, which are kind of semi-premium. This is a 2022 release. So this is true 1/64 scale. Renault Megane E-Tech 100% electric, but plastic base, plastic tires, and no lensed lights. Does have authentic rims, which is cool, and full deco. So these are really nice, but just not all the way premium. I get to 2023. Renault Kangoo. Van. So Steely's on it. Little orange beacon on the roof. Lens headlights on this. So some of these vans sometimes get lensed headlights. And then some tampos on there for the LEDs. So plastic bumper and grille, and that is part of the interior, I think. It's a little bit loose, so you can kind of move it a little bit. A side mirror is part of the metal body. And in the rear, the bumper is metal and it's painted flat black with the Tempo taillights. Cool. And we got one in a fire department livery. I already have one of these, but the other one has white bumpers, and this one's got the black bumpers, so same base. So blue cherry on top of this one. Cladding on the side. Well, the other one had that too, I just didn't mention it. Cool. Like my vans. And we got this very cool Peugeot. It's a nice looking car. Not as practical as a station wagon, but good looking. So the 408 in Obsession Blue. That's a really nice color. Got the Peugeot logo on the side. Some black around the windows. Very detailed front end. That grille is, yeah, probably hard to replicate. I think usually all these dots have some chrome on them on the real vehicle, but I guess that's just impossible to do that on this on this scale or in this budget, you know. So full plastic bumper in the back. This is kind of unfortunate. Side skirts also, so you can see that they are skimping on metal too. Budget reasons, of course. But it's a nice one nonetheless. Staying with Peugeot, much smaller model than the 408. The E208, so the electric version of the 208 in Agueda yellow. It's a 2024 model. So that's the cool thing that Norev does. They do each model year of these, or at least, well, you know, every time there's a change in the model year, they do a new model for it, even if there's just a little change. It's kind of a fluorescent metal flake yellow. This one's got a lot of yellow coming through the grille. Not sure if that's the case on the real car. So yeah, all the passenger cars definitely are true 1/64 scale that we've seen here. The Kangoo vans, I'm not sure. This one, I don't know if this insert here with the gloss black, I think it's plastic, yeah. It's plastic. But the bumper in the front is all metal all the way to the bottom. That's cool. Also, these wheel arches are metal, painted black. Sweet. And then we get to 2024. Sorry. Yes. No. 2023 production, but the 2024 model year also. The new Renault R5 E-Tech 100% electric in Kermit Green. So we've got the number 5 here, and on some versions, this is an indicator for the battery. So you can see how, from a distance, how far your battery is charged. Very cool little thing. I sat in it on the Brussels Motor Show and I was very impressed. All metal bumper in the front, I think. Oh no, that insert here for the grille is plastic. But I kind of don't mind that. It makes it look more realistic, I think. Because it's like that on the real one too, right? And even these LED lights are separate inserts. So that's actually very nice. Because, yeah, it adds more detail. I don't mind that. The actual bumper is metal all the way to the bottom. It's just got some plastic inserts in there. I can appreciate that. Got silver line all the way across the roof. Look at that, it's got a two-tone interior. Wow, that's awesome. It's got the yellow centers in the seats. Doesn't really fit the green outside, but I guess they're probably supposed to be a little bit greenish, but I mostly see yellow. But that's very neat. In the back, the bottom side of the bumper is plastic, but the rest of the bumper is metal. Yeah. This is a kind of a retro vehicle resembling the original R5. and they did a great job on it, and it's really well priced, so it's going to sell like hotcakes, I am sure. Sweet. That interior was a really nice surprise. And then a 2024 production Citroen HY van. 158 scale, it says on the box, so you can clearly tell that is not true 164, but I'm glad they for 2024 they decided to put that on there, because so far it was only the Citroen dealership boxes that had the scale on them. So this going forward, that's a great idea. Prompt secours, voiture de secours. If I can get focus, I can read it. Voiture de secours aux asphyxiés et blessés. Service. Come on, camera. Jeez, give me a hard time here. Service départemental d'incendie et de secours. Okay. So you want me to translate that, don't you? I can hear you think it. Orange beacon on top, nice touch. No lens lights on these, even though the old timers that they do often have lens lights. These are too tiny, I guess. So emergency, it says here, emergency vehicle for people that are hurt and asphyxiated. And then departmental service of fire and rescue, something like that. I don't know how to translate this. Well, secours is emergency, of course, but the prompts, no idea. Rubber tires, because that's what you often get with old timers with Norev. And an all metal body all the way to the bottom. It's all metal, heavy, heavy, heavy noise. I like it. Cool. Then we get to some of these premium ones that are on blister cards that I decided to do now because, well, some of them are American cars also, and the ones in the back in the more premium stuff in the window boxes and other boxes are either Japanese or European. So I'm going to do a video on the Japanese ones and then probably 3 videos on the European ones and mix it up a little so that there's some variation in there. So on my wish list, I think this was on my wish list, I'm not sure, but I think it was, Shelby collectibles, this Shelby Cobra 427 SC, is that supercharged, in pink. Funny to have it in pink, lens headlights. Here's the back with the picture of Carroll Shelby on there and some features of the vehicle. Now, interestingly, I also found this one there, which I did not know existed. And this looks like a chase to me. But funny enough, it is not listed as a chase on the website of Tom's Model Autos, so you can just buy it for the price of the regular one, I think, which is just under €10. And there were several on the pegs in the store. Shelby Collectibles also does not call it a chase, but if I looked at all the other Shelby collectibles in the store, they all had different numbers, while these two have exactly the same number. Huh. Isn't that odd? And the chase, well, I call it a chase, and Expensive Bay also calls it a chase, has the exact same features as the pink one. The roundel and stuff, and the wooden steering wheel. Isn't that interesting, huh? Yeah, that's really interesting. I'm going to keep these both carded because of that, conundrum, if you want to, whatever you want to call it. I think there's, yeah, the taillights are lens too. That is, and those are tiny, so that is really well done. So basically a Zamac with the red tires. I think that's the chase features. Yeah. Cool stuff. Happy to find it. And I will probably open this up whenever I do my a video on all of the chases from all of the different diecast brands I have. Staying with chases, Auto World Muscle Wagons, the 1963 Chevy 2 Nova 400 wagon, ultra red, one of 15,127, again a high number. Normal color would be ermine white, so easy to spot as a chase, and the red rims and the white rims, the red tires, I mean, and the white rims, and then the white base, and the red interior with the ultra red body color give it away. Here's some mumbo jumbo on this set and other sets. 2021 production, so older one. This one, well, I'll open it up in that chase video too. Very pleased to find another wagon, also from the Muscle Wagons, new casting. 1970 Chevy Kingswood Estate, new casting. That means probably means that they've done this model before, but not the 70 version, but like the 69 with a different front end. For example, Misty Turquoise Poly. And again, we got the Mumbo Jumbo. On the non-ultra reds, you get a explanation of what an ultra red is. So freeze the frame if you want to read that. This is a 2023 production. Unpainted metal base. It's got the skinny tires like they probably had back in the day. Of course, the rubber tires. Chrome rims. Got the wood grain on the side, very nice. Metal flake, teal-ish color. I think the bonnet opens up. No, it doesn't. It's just to be able to put different hoods on there, and that they do that for different model years. Very cool. It's got the luggage rack in chrome, and then these tail lights are awesome. 1970 on the license plate. Sweet. Also from Auto World, but a special edition, one of 3,600 by or for M&J Toys. So a little bit more special. In a pink hue, 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited 4x4. Cool. Let's cut this one open. Yeah, I got to separate the two sides for recycling anyway, so that's why I've cut it all the way open. So this is the second pink vehicle we have in this video, I think. Does this fit in there? No, it's too high. So you're going to have to put the car in there loose or put it in a plastic baggie. A black, flat black metal base. This is a 2021 production. Got big, chunky rubber tires that have BF Goodrich, Benjamin Franklin Goodrich on them. Mud terrain TA. What does the TA stand for? I don't know. Painted lights in the front, no lenses. This one does have an opening hood. And don't want to damage the paint. There's already a chip here. It's too late. See, that's why I don't like opening parts on these premium vehicles. There's some engine detail in there. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I'll shed a light on it. There. See, it says Jeep V6, I believe. And yeah, there's a little bit of pink paint on top of the engine from rubbing here. All metal roof, flat black. Even the running boards are metal, part of the base. Proper spare wheel, same as the one that is on the vehicle. That's nice. MJ exclusive on the license plate. That's cool. Yeah, it's definitely a nice one and a nice looking interior. Sweet. And then we got these green lights, all Chases 2. Club V-Dub Series 19. 1950 Volkswagen split window Beetle. Star of the American Road. Texaco livery. Number 24. Lens headlights. Painted taillights. Opening engine cover in the back. This is 2024. Production and copyright. Official licensed product. Very cool. 1978 Volkswagen Type 2 Einsatzleitung Feuerwehr. Same series. So German fire department van. Kind of a team leader van. Got the cherry on top and a siren, I guess that's it. That's what it is. What does it say on the door there? Can we read that? Feuerwehr Oberursel. Okay, so it's a real livery of a real vehicle, I assume. Freiwilliger. I think this means Freiwilliger Feuerwehr. So these are not professional firemen, but firemen that are volunteers. That's basically what it says there on the door. Cool. Cool stuff. And then we get the 1977 Volkswagen Type 2 double cab pickup Doka. Schnell zur Stelle. VW Kundendienst. So quickly on site. Volkswagen customer service. From that same series. So 3 raw metal chases. How awesome is that? Yeah. That's what you encounter when you go to Tom's Model Autos. A lot of great stuff that is hard to find anywhere else. Let's take a little glance at the, I will lift you guys up, so will be a little bit of movement, but I will lift you guys up to take just a glance at the at the premium stuff that I got, because you saw it in the thumbnail picture, but during the video you were not able to see a lot of that. So in the corner there, we've got IXO, J Collection, we got Tarmac, made by XO, but released under the Tarmac name. Got a few Inno64, we got a BM Creations, and we got a tower of new Schuko. Then we got some poster cars, some Mini Champ 64, and then my first pop race. Get the glare out of there. Then we got a tower of Kyosho with a lot of the same vehicle, and you know, G-Wagons when I can get them for an affordable price. I tend to get all the colors. I've done it before. Para 64, a whole tower of those. And then we got a big slew of Mini GT, Land Rovers, some British, Aston Martin and McLaren, some German, Mercedes, BMW, some Porsche, and then some Japanese, and then some French, the Bugattis. So 4 videos I will try to do on these, not as a chase report, but just separate videos. And yeah, so going to mix it up a little, because there's some of these that are you know, same vehicle but different colors, so I'll mix them up so that it stays interesting and you get to see a different color in every video. Thanks for watching. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to hit you guys in the head. Bye.